Hi guys, how you all doing? Well, you know, as usual, I do my makeup as I tell you all about my week. But we have a problem this week. I broke out, and I'll tell you all about it a little later on because it happened later on the week. I'll tell you all about it. So my makeup for church was much more simple than I usually do it. So anyway, here's a simple makeup because I didn't want to aggravate this rash. Can you see it? It's actually getting a little better. I hope so anyway, in my mind. So, all right, let's just do this. So, super duper simple makeup look I did. Brows, concealer, eyeliner, and that's it. Because I want to aggravate this rash. But, you know, hey, we still may learn something anyway. So, this is my Makeup Forever pencil. And so we'll start off with Sunday. Sunday, my son had basketball. Oh, the baby actually had baseball. And it was raining all day long. We just knew for sure they were going to cancel that baseball game. We knew it for sure. Did they? Nuh-uh. They had us out there in the rain. My hair, let me fix my hair. Yeah, they had us in the rain. That rain was pouring on them kids. I was under my umbrella while watching the rain fall on them. And they were out there playing baseball like they were professionals in that rain. Anyhow, whatever. At least they didn't have to have I really think they were trying not to have a makeup game. Because, you know, if they miss a game during the season, the league has to make it up. Anyhow, so that's what I believe why they had us out there in the rain. But anyway, whatever. We lived to tell about it. Nobody got sick. Went to my son after that. The same Sunday, the big son, he has basketball. And what happened, I have one of his friends, he goes with one of his friends. Then after the baby finishes baseball, we meet them up over there at the basketball. It's a lot, I know. Anyhow, when I got there, somebody's texting me. Anyway, when I got there, the big one, he was limping. I'm like, what's going on? And the friend's mom, grandma that takes him, she's like, yeah, he was limping, and so whatever. I was like, okay, maybe he did something. After the end of the game, he was still limping. So I was like, what happened? I went up for a shot, and I came down on my knee, and my knee went one way, and my leg went the other. So he twisted his knee. He sure enough did. And so I'm just going to go over the Makeup Forever one with my usual Anastasia Beverly Hills. I tried to do better with my brows yesterday just because I was not going to be doing tons to my face. I figure I need to at least pay the brows a little bit of attention. I'm hoping it comes out good today because I told you, anytime I'm trying to do it good, it never comes out as good as I want to. And when I'm not paying any attention, it looks perfect. Anyhow, so the end of the game, his knee is like tore up. So we spent the whole evening nursing this knee, and then that was it. That was the excitement for Monday. So Tuesday, no, that was Sunday still. Tuesday, got up, he's like, my knee hurts. But he still wanted to go to school because they had a field trip. It's the last field trip of the year. I gotta go. So I'm like, fine, you know, let's see how you do. Send him on this field trip. Of course, the school calls me when they get back from the field trip. Said, he's just not feeling good. Can you come get him? So I went up there to go get him. And before I went and got him, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try and see if I could get this boy into the doctor. I called this doctor's office earlier in the day, and they're like, we could see him tomorrow. And then the insurance company had given me another doctor. And I was like, you know what? Let me try the other doctor. And it was just down the street from his school. I drove over there, went up there, and was like, look, can you see my son today? They're like, no, we don't have no appointments. It's like, no, what do you mean? I just knew they were going to have some. So after that, I was leaving. Then I said, you know what, let me ask them about their urgent care hours. When I went back in, she's like, you know what, let me go ask the doctor. And she said, went back and asked the doctor, and she came back and said, if you could get him here in 15 minutes, we can see him. So girl, boy, whoever's watching, I hopped in my car and took off to that elementary school and grabbed that boy. In record time, I jumped in front of the carpool lane and everything. If y'all know anything about the carpool lane, y'all know them parents were looking at me cross-eyed because it's close to the end of the school day and people were already lining up. I jumped in front of the carpool line, hopped out the car, tucked and rolled, and went in and grabbed that kid. And, yep, made it. And nothing's broken, fortunately. He just has a bad sprain, which I'm happy with. When I was taking him there, I was thinking all kind of oh, we're gonna have to be rushed into surgery. I'm gonna go over the eyebrows again, just in the center here with this lighter color. I just knew they were gonna have to rush it into some surgery or something like that, but fortunately that was not the case. They just put him in a brace, give him some crutches, and he'll have to go back again in 2 weeks. So, I think those are brows. Not quite. So, when I'm done with the brows, this is a MAC concealer, Studio Finish concealer, and I'm actually even going to clean up I'm telling you, y'all, I could not put any makeup on my face, so I went in yesterday with these brows. It's like I'm gonna do the most. So yeah, so Tuesday went off to work. It was a little disappointing because I told you all that I signed up for the CSA where I subscribe for my food, and they sent an email. Tuesday was supposed to be my first pickup. They sent an email. They're like, yeah, we're not, because of whatever, we're not picking up today. I was so sad. I was ready to see what, they were going to have for me, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so that was Tuesday. Then Wednesday, so this is the color corrector by Iman. I just sprinkle a little, it's like a powder. It looks like a salt pepper shaker. Just sprinkle some on my hand here. And this video is still going to be long, even though I don't put a lot of makeup, not putting a lot of makeup on. And just dusting it right on my eye here. Just to do a little bit of correction. Just a little bit of correction before I apply the rest of the makeup. Yeah, so Tuesday I get my CSA. Wednesday I had another disappointment because there's this farm store that I wanted to stop by, and every time I stop by there, it's closed. And they have these wonderful tomatoes that I just want to buy, little succulents. I wanted to buy them, and they were closed. I'm like, look, my hours are not your hours, okay? When I get out of work, I need to expect for y'all to be at least open another hour or so I can get my goods, right? Is that too much to ask? Apparently it was. Yeah, so it wasn't closed. It wasn't open, rather, so I couldn't get what I needed to get. We're going to do a winged liner. I'm trying to find the right angle, guys. Usually I do this with two hands, and I'm doing it one-handed for y'all. guess I could talk while I'm doing this. This stuff right here is amazing. It's the Tom Ford. I've had it for about a year now. It still hasn't dried out. Maybe I'm a little sarcastic, but all right, maybe not a year. No, you know what? It could be a year that I've had it. Hasn't dried out. Yeah, so that was Wednesday. Feeling this not equal. What do y'all think? It's equal? Good enough. Yeah. Wednesday, where am I? Then Thursday, I went up to my son's school. They had a performance. The second graders had their performance, and they did all this little singing, and y'all know, it was like, hey baby, hey baby. And I wasn't that loud, but I was sort of loud. Didn't matter. I really enjoyed seeing them and hanging with them, though. And his little performance, you know, kids like to see their mama. I had to dash home from work, though, because y'all know I have a long commute. This is Charlotte Tilbury perfecting cream thing. I had a long commute, so it took me a while to get there, but I made it. I made it. And Friday, where am I? I'll let that sit for a little bit. Friday, this is a Buxom. Oh, this is such a beautiful nude. Friday, I was in the yard all day, thusly the rash. Look, 5 hours, I put it on Instagram, 5 hours I spent loading wheelbarrows of dirt. I have these planting beds that I had to fill up with dirt. 5 hours it took me to fill them up. I was out in the sun, so I don't know if it was all that dirt. I don't know if it was the sun. I don't know what it was. One of them things had me all broken out. But didn't matter. I got what I needed to get done. So excited. So super excited to have it done. I didn't plant my plants in the ground yet. I plan to do that right after I'm finished filming the video. And this is just a pink by Kat Von D that I just put in the center. Just a little ombre look. You can't really, it doesn't really make a huge difference, but it does. Trust me, it's one of them things. And I left my brush. We're not going to get it. We'll just use our fingers because it works just as well. Yeah, so where was I? I spent all day digging, and then Sabbath, I went to church. I had to leave church early though because the big one with the broken leg, not broken leg, but the sprained knee, he wasn't feeling well. He has like this cold, he has these bad allergies. Since we moved here, his allergies has just been a problem, and we had to leave church early because he just wasn't feeling well. And we just came home. Well, we went over to my parents' house, setting it with Hourglass, went over to my parents' house and just hung out the evening. And then when I was coming home, one of our neighbors is the brand new neighborhood. Well, that's a brand new neighborhood for us. The neighbor is over like 30 years old. I was driving, and one of the neighbors, they moved in maybe a couple years ago too. They like drove up in behind me in my parking lot. She was like, I've been meaning to get your number so we can hang out. I was like, thank you. Because look, I've been new to the area. I have my parents, I have my sister's friends and my sister, but I want my own friends, my own people. You know what I'm talking about? Anyhow, guys, look, oh, now there's one more step and then we're done. Did y'all see what I just did? The Makeup Forever eyebrow thing comes with a little highlighter on it. So I did dust a little highlighter under my brows, just a little bit. Yeah. Looks like it's a little patchy today. I'm gonna have to blend it out a little bit with my fingers. It's a little under the brow. Yeah. And I put dotted a little in the corner of my eyes to brighten them. That's it. I don't know how long that took. It didn't take me that long yesterday because y'all saw it was nothing. Just some eye stuff and some concealer. Alright. Anyway, guys, see you all next week. Thanks for watching.